I'm so happy to be here.
Zoe, we go way back, by the way.
I know.
We did a music video for one of my songs.
Your song, which is so good.
Idiot Boyfriend.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah, of course. Don't
Idiot
sing it
Boyfriend?
all at once. Don't sing it all at once.
But if you wanted to.
But if they want to, we'll do it after the show.
You know it.
I had so much fun hanging out with you. And
So fun.
was
I
a-
love that.
was it a long shoot?
It was like several days, I
Yes,
think.
yeah.
It was like a long shoot.
But
It
we
was
did,
back
like,
when
different-
they had budgets for videos.
Yes. And we did
yeah.
different genres, like
Yeah.
Bobby Brown.
Yep. Was
Prince.
Like yeah.
Who else did we do? You were a disco.
There was like an off-the-wall kind of.
There was a Michael Jackson off
Yeah,
the wall.
yeah,
where I was
yeah.
floating in space in that silver outfit.
Yeah, that was really good.
Oh my God, you were the best to work with.
Fun. You
It's so
were.
fun. No, stop.
You were.
The coolest. We were just talking to Mila about decorations and decorating the house for the holidays. And you must be so into decorating the house. But I mean,
I love it. I love decorating.
But-
I mean, I don't do it, but I love seeing it when it's up.
your fiance is Jonathan Scott.
Yeah.
Is one of the Property Brothers.
Yeah.
So I think it must be difficult to decorate when he's.
Well, it is, because I don't do it.
I
just behold the. We get
what
these-
happens?
Well, we have these guys from a place called Glitterville.
You're joking.
Come in. No, I'm not joking.
Are they
So,
real?
They're real.
Okay, good.
They're
Okay, I just want to
amazing.
make sure, like.
And they come in and just decorate our whole house. It takes like 6 days. It's a lot.
You brought me one of the trees.
Yeah.
I feel like you have multiple trees.
We do.
But-
That's a champagne tree.
Wait till you see this tree. It will knock you out. Look at this. Holy moly. That is
Yeah.
a fun
It's
tree.
fun. You see the champagne bottle?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
It's kind of like a New Year's Eve hybrid.
But I feel like I want you to have this type of decoration in this tree. You deserve this. I mean,
Thank you, I do.
You're in one of the
I agree.
greatest. You're in one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time.
Thank you.
Elf. Come on. You deserve.
Thank you. It's what I deserve.
I mean, here's you and Will Ferrell and
yeah.
Elf and gosh, they're two more likable human beings on earth. When you were singing "Baby It's Cold Outside," I love your voice, by the way. But was that in the script?
So
'Cause I've heard
there
different
was
stories.
Yeah, there was singing in the script, but then I remember Jon Favreau, who directed the film, told me he was going to tailor the script to whomever played Jovi. Like, so the example he used, which I thought was kind of weird, but cool. He was like, if you were a good skateboarder, we'd make Jovi a skateboarder. And I was like, I want to see that.
Yeah, that doesn't fit.
version.
How would that fit in the movie at all? This,
But he's
thank
like, but
goodness
you're
I'm a
good-
singer. Yeah.
He's like, you're a good singer, so we made it singing.
Were you doing She and Him at the time?
I wasn't doing She and Him yet, but I had like a cabaret act. I did like jazz standards and stuff. So, yeah.
It works so perfect, and oh my gosh, your
you.
voice is amazing.
Thank you.
You're so talented, and I always want to ask you about this story because I loved you on New Girl as well, and. You have to explain
What?
when Prince was on New Girl.
What do you want me to explain about it?
Well, how did it happen, and who called who, and how does Prince end up on the show? How did it all go down?
Great question.
Thank you.
Okay, so I get an email like out of the blue one day.
Yep.
From an unknown email, and it's like, hello, I'm manager to legendary artist Prince. And I was like, this is a joke for sure. Who got my email? Who's pranking me? And so I sent the email along to my agent. I'm like, this can't be legit, but just like check, because if it were Prince, I'd be stoked, of course. And then he took a few days and he got back to me. He's like, this is legit. And I mean, the body of the letter was like, Prince loves New Girl. Watching it on tour with his band, very invested in Nick and Jess.
Oh my gosh.
Wants to come on.
The best. He's the best.
And then, so when he came, not only did I then get to do release a single with him, which was a complete surprise to me. It was a scratch vocal I did for like as a pre-record for the set, and Prince disappeared for like 6 hours and came back, and he's like, I mixed it into a single. Okay, and then not only that, but I was the one who got assigned. I have like a weird superpower where I'm not like afraid to talk to anyone. It's not that I'm not intimidated by people, but I can just talk like for endlessly.
Yeah.
So they were like, you have to go hang out with Prince, and I was like, yes,
Watch me. Yeah,
I will.
I will.
So I went and I hung out with Prince. Like I was like his like host for the day. I like
What'd you talk to him about?
everything, like pancakes.
Zoe, you were unbelievable. You are not being serious. You talked to Prince about pancakes?
Omelets, yeah, everything.
Omelets?
Everything.
What do you mean omelets?
I'll tell you, he made omelets with coconut oil. That's all I know. Which
did you
I
ever know
still
that?
haven't tried.
Prince
Did you know
made-
that? He liked coconut oil?
Yeah.
You knew about
I did not know about
coconut
that.
oil in the omelet?
I did not know about
The
coconut oil.
pancakes, yeah, and then once he had a guitar, like he could just play like anything, and he started playing the Tighten Up by Archie Bell and the Drells, and I go, that's the Tighten Up. He goes, what's that? And I go, Archie Bell and the Drells.
You would know.
And I knew, and I was like, just stoked I knew his reference, and then I was kind of good with him for the rest of the time.
Well, you know your music, though. I remember that about you.
I think I do.
Oh, my gosh.
I know some stuff, yeah.
Gosh, who did you get me into? I'll never forget it. Every time I
Oh.
hear that, I think of you.
Who was it?
Who's the band that sings "Nothing Was Delivered"?
Was it?
Take care of your health and get plenty of rest.
I don't recognize the lyrics.
It's not the
Anyway,
birds, not the birds. Yes, it was
No,
the birds.
the birds. Oh, wait.
Sweethearts of the Rodeo.
Oh, Sweetheart, that's the best.
Well, I didn't know it was the best
Yes.
until you introduced me to it.
Yes.
That's
That's
my-
the one that Graham Parsons.
Graham
was on the
Parsons
rec-
is- that's
that
exactly
record,
right.
yeah. Graham Parsons was my dad's roomie. In the 60s in Greenwich Village.
What?
Yeah. They had to share an actual room. They had like a piece of tape down the middle.
No way.
But my dad said Graham Parsons was like really from a rich family, so he had like really nice furniture.
what was on your dad's side?
like
Sleeping
stuff,
bag?
Like that 60s version of IKEA. Or,
But you always, I love that you were like, that's Archie Bell and the Drells.
yeah.
Tighten up.
Yeah. Everybody knows Tighten Up. You guys know Tighten Up,
They
right?
have to. Of course, Bruce knows Archie Bell and the Drells.
You guys work it out. We'll talk later.
It's gonna tighten up and tighten up. How you do it? It's gonna tighten up.
Can you hit? There you go. Hi, I'm Archie Bell. This is Drells. I love that. So you bond with
you guys
Prince.
are like the band version of Prince. This is incredible.
Yeah, this is like having Prince.
This is like having Prince. This is unbelievable.
And then how was his experience once he left? Did you ever stay in contact?
Yes, but he cultivated a mystique. You know what I mean?
He did.
He showed up at our rap party, which was really funny. And I was like, like rap party, you go like early, and a lot of times I like leave
Split,
kind of
yeah.
early. Anyway, I left, and like 2 hours later, I get a call, and they're like, Prince is here.
So you had to go back?
Well, I was already in my pajamas, and I was like, shoot. And so they put me on the phone, with Prince, and I was like, sorry, Prince. Anyway, yeah, he passed away like not that long after,
Yeah.
But I totally would have like hung with him and everything.
Yes, I know, he's the greatest.
I would have gone to Minnesota and
We
everything.
love you, Prince. We love you, bud.
Prince.
That's a great. Thank you for telling that story.
Of course.
Let's talk about this is the cutest.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Merv. Oh my gosh. Well, can we describe? I know it's so cute.
Cute.
Look at Merv. Now, by the way, how do we explain what Merv is about?
Okay, so it's fairly easy to explain.
Yep.
It's a story of a couple that's broken up, but they share custody of a dog, which happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because dogs are our family too, and the dog becomes depressed because they're broken up and they have to take the dog on vacation together.
It's so cute.
So it's really cute, and it's like takes place at Christmas. So it's not like it's like not a hard Christmas movie like Elf, where it's like they're going hard at the Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like a soft Christmas movie, like a Love Actually or something like that, where there's like Christmas in the background, kind
Yeah.
of. So it's got Christmassy elements, it's got dog elements, and it has rom-com elements. So
Come on, what more do you want? I love it. I love Merv. I want to show a clip. Here's Zooey Deschanel in Merv. Take a look.
Anna, what are you doing here?
I'm trying to help our dog. When you sent that picture of him looking so sad still, I felt awful. This is because of us. And if there's anything I can do to help him feel better before his little heart explodes, I will do it.
Like what? Cheering him up with your mere presence? He's probably freaked out. You've turned up dressed like some weird lady spy.
First of all, lady spies are just spies, in case you didn't get that memo. And also, I'm dressed like this because I'm allergic to the sun.
here we go.
You know that. I get hives
No, you don't. You don't.
all over
you
my
don't get
body.
hives. You get sunburn.
One full hive.
You get sunburn.
Come on, not in front of Merv. Come on, guys. Zooey Deschanel, Merv, begins streaming this Wednesday on Prime Video.